Lo and behold, look at who the cat dragged back in from out the snow and the cold. It's a return of the lyrical Mac onto the scene, and he still be going for gold. Feels good to be back rhyming, kinda felt like I was flatlining, then clear. Got hit with a few jewels and revived that exact timing. Been a while since I last dropped. Didn't want to leave and put listeners in the position of being on the edge of a cliff, or be left to twist in the wind. Life threw me some hard blows, a bevy of vicious hits to the chin, a couple of resounding shots to the gut, and a flurry of kicks to the shin. But I kept on writing, never giving up, even when I was tempted to quit because I couldn't get what I had out to the world. My wallet and account were empty as shit, and it felt like I was shelved too long, that my shelf life came to the end of its ticks, that it appeared to make more sense for me to declare surrender and split. How in the hell could I bow when I still got a fire in the belly, no Xantax? Got a ghost of a chance at putting out, my heart burns too hot for the damn crap. Fueling the flame is a fact that years after my last release, the fans ask when I'm gonna give them new tracks, looking for the bars like I got them hooked on Xanax. They want to see the man back in his domain doing his thing cause they know he maintains a high level and standard of lyrical output and a willingness to take pains to hit him with something matching the power and the force of a freight train and give him raps that insight, a bit of insight, or like pissed off old folks that'll raise Cain. Now that I'm here, I plan on going nowhere like a nudist, long as a dude in the dark cloak carrying a scythe don't come saying let's do this. I'm good for a few more albums, so it's going down like two chicks that are not in two dicks. Better get used to this or else I'ma be a big nuisance. For the ones that have just tuned in, let me fill you in on what you missed. One of the most ill and original syllable spitting individuals ever in this genre of music, who mixed integrity and humor with candidness and some hubris, and produced a body of work that makes most of my competitors sound so useless. In the pudding's where the proof is, did a few mixtapes that's superior in substance to a lot of projects dropped by acts that are backed by major label budgets. So I ain't gotta thump my chest like a retard saying that my shit's more tight than a swim cap. The evidence eliminates it being a notion that it comes sharp with the syntax. Ever since 06, never settle for less than pen gave prominence, baby. Now I'm the best at his rep in the north, all up on a track since Donovan Bailey. And this right here's for the annals of time, one for addition to the history books. Y'all want to see it in the making, then it's best right now for you to listen and look. Yo. Seen a lot of names that have been coming around, running hip-hop 6 feet under the ground, pawns of the machine that are pushed on the masses with the intention of dumbing them down. Heard cats claiming to go hard in the paint, but ain't showing they go hard with a pen, saying dictionary raps passe to justify their weak bars for them ends. Which offends me some cause I got a predilection for being a wordsmith who can rhyme sesquipedalian and Mesopotamian and kill it with the nerd shit. Perhaps a repugnance to sophistication derives from an inability to write raps that diametrically oppose our regular flows that are chock full of vapidity and claptrap. Mainstream is a lame stream and ain't too many acts the heads are gonna co-sign, especially if they wear women's apparel or use swag like it's still 09. What the fuck do I know though, despite the fact that I've got dope lines and my flow shines, my skin color makes me a visitor in this proverbial house, so is it cool that I opine on the state of an innovation that wasn't in the first place my race's creation? Maybe not, but I love it and respect the Hercs and Melly Mel's for laying the foundation. Swear to the Lord, not the God above, but Jamar that when I came in the door, it was never my aim to rearrange any furniture in the digs or try to change it decor. But the house ain't looking the same as before. No thanks to the bumbling twits that have been defacing the place with their ringtone raps on down to their mumbling shit. If I had plans to alter the house, they'd be to bring it back to its older shape. That's why I stay on my Steph Curry, to see rap back in its golden state. Y'all lames lack bar acumen. You are basically rap Kardashians. Can't even keep up with you slow types. This is something I've dashed far past you in. Only reason you're in the spotlight is because you're getting props like a movie set. The ones that are holding you up like a crutch, not where everyone's giving you respect. Prime One, you were just mad that so-and-so was knocking the charts and getting their cake up. You were nothing more than a hater in another case of an old fuck that's gonna stay stuck in the days of Biggie and Pac. You need to accept the fact the game's changed and learn to adapt. Quit shitting on what's getting us turned up and get a bit of cream for the burn in your ass. You don't even sound like fans. You come across more like gullible stans who will see somebody with the whack juice dripping and flock to them ready to guzzle it. Damn. Y'all might be into riding dicks, maybe even take some pride in it, but I'll be damned if I sit idly by and let hip-hop wither and die for shit. So I gotta come like Daniel DeMille, a spitter that's bringing these MFs doom, and if they blew up with a style that blows, then I'm blowing them up like Semtex, boom. Turn this bitch into Call of Duty, but I won't play with you little freaks. It ain't gonna be a game when I'm taking aim. It'll be me going on a kill streak. I do not make music just because I've got a thing for the C notes or them G strings. It's a manufacturing of a track that in it elicits a particular kind of feeling. Whether in the lab with a pen and pad looking for the words that align with what is on the mind or assembling the beat for the words, it's a process that puts me in a different state of being. But still I gotta get my own and get it through what I most happen to know. I ain't finna be a dunce, spending the rest of my natural life with a cap on my dough. So I don't have time for much interaction or the patience to be caught in distractions. Why some who I know take what I'm doing personal really is a puzzling reaction. It's like you were down with me when I'm willing to put my shit down for y'all. But when I put what I'm doing on the front burner, suddenly you ain't much down at all. Should what I'm doing ever put me in a spot where the money is coming and I'm basking in the lime, I don't want to hear from any one of you asking for a dime if your ass is in a bind. Y'all didn't deem my work to be important. That was your impetus not to be supportive, so you ain't gonna get any credit for my ascent, let alone to ever be rewarded. It'll just be me and those who had a hand in helping me rise to a higher elevation, partying it up to the point where we ought to get yellow flags for excessive celebration. That's your guns. Me abandoning rap to appease anybody, man, imagine that. That's about as tall of an order as Shaq at Mickey D's getting him a few Big Macs. While you're thinking I'm a selfish ass, I'm thinking about stacks and classic tracks and putting the city that I was born and raised on the map, giving it a sound that it lacks. And there is no stopping unless I drop from exhaustion or I've exhausted every one of my wells and I got nothing to offer. But as long as I stay on and I'm awesome, it's impossible for me to walk it all and halt kicking some ass like it's a soccer ball. Think that it ain't, then you're batshit, like a Bruce Wayne turd in a Gotham stall.
Damn, bro, that was awesome.